Now, I mentioned before that I've been craving some Hollow Knight. I mentioned it, I think, in my last randomizer video, or maybe it was 2 videos ago. I don't know. But either way, I mentioned I wanted to play some Hollow Knight. So I figured, why not? What better time than now to begin Hollow Knight? So I want to make it abundantly clear. I basically know next to nothing about this game. I've played it, but not a lot. I've done a couple bosses, but it really wasn't that much. So I'm basically going into this game almost 100% blind. So if you guys have any like advice or like general things to know, drop those down in the comments, and I'll be appreciative of it, because like I said, I know next to nothing about Hollow Knight other than the little bits of it that I've played. Other than that though, as you can see, this is my previous save. This is almost 2 years old to the day. I think it's 2 years old in a month. I think the last time I played it was 2024. So it's been a very long time, but I don't want to waste any more time. If you guys do end up liking this video, make sure you guys drop a like down below. And if you want to see some more of this type of content, I upload pretty much every single day, so drop a sub. And with that, it is time to begin what a lot of people covet as the greatest platformer Metroidvania game ever. We'll see if that still holds up even after I get finished with it. In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none could tame our savage souls, yet you the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught, we changed, base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. Cool. Now, I will say, what I have played of Hollow Knight, I really liked. The gameplay feels really smooth and responsive. The bosses weren't like really overwhelmingly stupidly hard or anything like that. And in all honesty with you, I didn't find the bosses that I did to be challenging. I thought Hornet was kind of difficult, but that was about it. But yeah, the visuals go insane. The sound design is incredible. I like the map as well. It's really cool. And the audio and stuff is also incredible. The soundtrack is another thing that is just absolutely beautiful. That is the one thing that I do know about this game. I've listened to a majority of the soundtrack. It is fucking awesome. And here we are. All right, I do not remember the controls, so this is gonna be a bit of an adjustment period. So I believe I mentioned it in my last video, but the Arknights video is almost done, so that should be up ideally tomorrow, I want to say. So I think that'll be pretty cool. What is this? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feats of which others can only dream. Okay, so yeah, that's how we heal. I remember that. I do remember some stuff. Like, I remember healing. I remember being able to collect these, like, different things for some rewards and stuff, right? It was like collectible guys or whatever. We had to go save them. I remember doing that. I remember getting an ability that let me shoot, I believe. I know about the, like, the blue health points or whatever. They're, like, temporary health, I think. I know about that. And then beyond that, I basically, like I said, I'm pretty much blind. So yeah, this I think gives us blue health, right? Yeah, so that's like our temp health or something. It's not permanent increase to my health, but it helps, right? Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom. Beat the shit out of that door. All right, I think this is the first like major area, right? Dude, I will say something about Hollow Knight that always captivated me was the visuals of it. It's so incredible. I think the visuals are some of the best part of it. All right, there we go. So now we have a save point here. That's also our respawn, I believe. That's how we get maps. Should we just go down the well? I mean, I guess, right? From memory, there wasn't anything like before then anyway. Now we got to find the map guy right down in here. He's going to be scribbling away and then we get a map. This is a shop, I want to say, isn't it? Oh, no, it's a temple. So I will say, by the way, if I do end up enjoying this game, I might get Silksong and we might play that as well. I've been kind of debating on getting Silksong for pretty much since it was able to be pre-ordered and all that, but I never finished this game, and then I basically just never got around to finishing the game at all, so I never bothered. It kind of just depends on like if I finish this game and I like it. So I think Silksong is probably a great game, but like I said, I have to finish this one and enjoy it to get Silksong. So I will say I know next to nothing about Silksong as well. The only things that I can think of that I remember knowing about the game is that the gameplay is apparently a lot different because you're Hornet. And I believe the way that Hornet operates in terms of movement and attacking and all that is like way different than this game. Oh yeah, you. Okay, I don't have dash, right? No, I don't have dash. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Actually, you know what? I've done worse. Kind of giving him the work. Oh yeah, there we go. Nice. I think he's a mini boss. Oh yeah, these are what I was referencing. You have to save these guys. Yeah, little dude. Oh, bye. Yeah, so we have to save those little dudes. And then we get like rewards and stuff. Okay, really quickly. There we go. See, now we're going to start having like actual fucking audio. Good Lord. Oh, that's too loud. You know what? We'll keep it a 5. Is that better? Yeah, okay, there you go. Sorry. Like I said, I play my games usually pretty quiet just because, I don't know, I have good hearing. So normally I play my games at a not very loud level. And then I realize while I'm editing a video or something, I'm like, wow, this is quiet. This kind of sucks. Oh, yeah, you. Hey, bud. Like I said, I don't know the intended, like, pathways and stuff of this game. Like, am I supposed to be here? Or is there not, like, an intended way, just a, like, play as you... Or just, like, go as you feel? Oh, yeah, these fill up my meter, right? That's what that does? They don't do anything else? I'm pretty sure that's all that those do is just fill up your focus bar or whatever it's called, right? So I'm not really sure how to record this game because, like, would people want to watch me just, like, run around and not really do things? Or, like, would people just prefer, like, bosses and stuff? I'm not really sure. Should I just record, like, long sections of the game and then... Oh, should I just record, like, long sections and stuff and just edit out all of the not super interesting stuff? I don't know. Let me know. Because I feel like half of the fun of watching Hollow Knight is probably the whole process, but then it's like, if nothing is happening, I feel like it wouldn't be that interesting. So I have no idea. I know how to do some attacks and stuff that are fancy. A little bit of that. Ow. I know that, or do I have to unlock it? I actually have no idea, but I know that you can bounce off of like spikes and stuff, right? I don't have double jump, little guy. I can't save you. Fuck. I wish I had a map. I would absolutely come back for you, little guy. I can't right now. I don't have double jump or dash. Oh, it's this area. Okay. Yeah, I know what area this is. This was the area that like really confused me when I first got to it because I was like, there's so many places to go. Are we back at the start? Is that where we're at? Oh, I didn't think we already got here. Well, hold on. I gotta go back. I didn't think I looped all the way. Okay, so it loops around if I do that. Okay, so this is like up in the top right. Oh, yeah. Okay, it's you. Hi. Yeah, you paid me because I found one of your children. What are they to you? So, yeah, I think there's 15. Something like that. It's a lot. I'll say that. It is quite a lot. Let's drop down. Okay, so top left is going to be where we find the little dudes and where I get my rewards. The Pilgrim's Way. Oh, it's you. I think I need the ability to shoot, right? So I shouldn't be here. Yeah, because he closes himself up if you just walk up to him, so I can't hit him. Let's go through here. Oh, no, I can do it. Oh. Is this one of those things where I just have to, like, get good? Okay. I'm done. We're not... No. We'll come back. It's... We'll come back a little later. Is that one of those things though? I gotta get good because that feels like a just get good moment. All right, let's go down here. Oh, it's the map dude. Yeah, I know you. Yeah, because it's cheap as shit. Fuck yeah, there we go. Okay, so now I think we have the ability to, what do you call it? I think the shop is actually open if we go back. What? Oh, it's this area. Okay. And then I think we have to like, yeah, okay, I remember. See, I still got it. Kinda. There you go, look at that. What the fuck? Okay, it popped out like small dudes. Well, that's irritating. It's you! What's up, buddy? Yeah! I think that's all that's over here, right? So I guess some like smaller updates. I mentioned the marathon stuff. Dude, that game looks every single time I see it, and I mean this wholeheartedly, every time I see it, I'm like, surely it doesn't get better than this, right? And then it just does. And I'm just sitting here like, how in the fuck are they still managing to make it look this good? You know what I mean? Like, it looks so fucking good. I think what's more astonishing to me isn't even that it looks good or like this, that, or the other. It's that the public reception to Marathon is actually like way better now. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much better than it was even just a couple months ago, which I just find that to be insane. Public reception of Arc Raiders, in all honesty with you, and I'm not saying this just to like get another mention of like how I dislike how Arc Raiders has gone, but oh, that's cool. This is like a pool. I like that. And like I said, I'm not going to say this because Arc Raiders is like, you know, this, that, or the other. Like, that's not my intent. But the public reception for Arc Raiders seems to be very dwindling in terms of like how people felt about it even just a couple weeks ago even. It just feels like a lot of people are sort of, how do I put it? It seems like people are just sort of like disagreeing with the way that it's being treated, if that makes sense. Because at the moment, from what I have sort of gathered from my very limited amount of like research and like how much I actually care, because I don't like Arc Raiders, I'm not going to pay attention to it, but from what I've gathered, it seems like people are kind of bored of it, which is to be expected when most people play the game like it's PvE only. Like, yeah, you're going to get bored. That's the whole point of an extraction game, is that you're not just PvEing. But the hardcore extraction people are gone because it's just not fun. There just isn't an incentive to really play the game outside of, I guess, sort of like getting caught up on whatever content is. And it seems like it doesn't take very long to do that. And then the other things I've been seeing is, like I said, people are getting bored because it feels like there just isn't anything to do, or at the very least it's like they're already done with everything, and it's like, now what do we do? It's like you play the game as it's intended. But I think Arc Raiders being like overtly casual unironically kind of set the game up for failure anyway. I feel like because they were just going for like a casual player base, the content can't be overtly challenging in the sense of like the PvE side of things. Like it can't be too hard because then people won't play it. Now there's nothing to do because it's so easy, and it's kind of like people don't want to PvP, so there's no risk of losing anything. And it comes off as feeling like they weren't really thinking like super far ahead in that aspect, if that makes sense. Because like the short-term success of the game was incredible. Like launch was really good, reception to the game was great, streamers playing it, YouTubers doing it, you know, all that stuff. But that doesn't matter when the longevity aspect of it is there's nothing to do. So I'm hoping that Marathon is sort of like that return to form of like, this is hardcore enough that people are going to stick by it just because it's hardcore. I did see that they're doing a ranked mode where you have to bring in a certain amount of stuff. And then I also saw that you have to basically risk your entire inventory or something, or like you have to risk everything you brought in, which is an incredible start, I must say. Do I think it'll land like with the casual audience? No, but I do think that it will inspire, or at the very least bring people to want to play the game more at a hardcore like sort of position, which is a good thing. I think appealing to a more hardcore fan base with an extraction game is arguably better, just because it is a niche category of game anyway. So I feel like if you're appealing to a casual audience, you're mostly just trying to get people who've never played one, so they don't have like a reference point. You know what I mean? Oh wow, I did not think you would hit me in the air there. Dude, I did it again. What am I doing? Fuck. There we go. We have the city crest. So that was the false knight, right? That was a pretty fun fight. I do remember that fight from like my first time playing the game. I do remember that. I remember that not being a very hard fight as well, which, to be fair, it is very early in the game. Who are you? Hi. Oh, bye. Oh, okay, there we go. I was like, what has an insert on the back that would fit into a slot. What the fuck does that do? All right, I'm not sure where to put that, but we have it. Goes on up here. Creepy. Just like a bunch of like skulls or something. Yeah, sure, why not? Hello, who are you? Oh, no. I know who you are. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Absolutely not. Yeah, I know all about you. You, I believe, teleport me into some like crazy fucking thing. No, I'm not in the mood to do that. I'm almost positive I remember that from... Oh, okay, there we go. So now we actually have that shop open. So let's go up there. We'll go to the shop and then see what we do after that. All right, let's go see what is in the shop because I don't remember. I know there's maps and stuff, but hi. All right, so you have the wayward compass, you have the quill, the bench pen, cocoon pin, vendor pin, hot spring pin, scarab marker, and shell marker. Okay, so I guess what we'll probably want is maybe the quill so we can update the map, and then let's do the benches. I like that. Let's do the compass so that we can actually see where we're at. Oh, that's a charm. Okay, that makes more sense. So we have to go sit down, right? Okay, so we have to hit... I'm on a PS5 controller. So what is this? Oh, okay, so it just shows me where I'm at. Okay. I mean, that's fine. So now if we open the map, yeah, so there we are. Okay. So if I go back down, is it updated? Yeah, okay, so now this is fully updated to where I've been. Okay, that's cool. I like that. All right, so I am going to end this video here. If this video comes out being a bit shorter than normal, that's my bad. I honestly just have no idea how to record this game with it being sort of like a an experience of like running around and not really getting stuff done. I'm not sure how to record this, so if you guys want to like let me know the most interesting way of recording it, just like I said, let me know. Either way though, this game is already, once again, I've said before, but this game does feel super good to play. The controls are smooth, the audio is awesome, the music is great, the visuals are fun, the bosses so far, I know I've only really done one major one, like named boss, but it is fun. And so I hope that this series continues like this, where I'm having fun and enjoying the game. And like I said, if I do end up finishing this game and I like it, Silk Song is definitely on the table because that game, from what I have seen, looks really fun. Either way though, I hope you guys did like this. So if you guys did, drop a like down below. And if you want to see some more of this type of content, I upload pretty much every single day, so drop a sub. With that, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all later.